to you. And it no longer hides cherished character deformity underneath. And we find this idea is surfacing everywhere in the Scriptures. In Revelation 3:21, to him that overcometh, even as I overcame. These have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb, Revelation 7:14 says. Revelation 12:11 says they overcame him, that is Satan, by how? The blood of the Lamb. Okay? Or Hebrews 7:25, Christ as our high priest is able to save them to the uttermost that come to God by him. Or this, the God of peace make you perfect in every good work to do his will. Hebrews 13:20 and 21. Even Jesus got in on the perfection teaching when he said, be ye therefore perfect, even as my Father which is in heaven is perfect. In Matthew chapter 5 and verse 48. Now, are we going to declare that that's an impossible standard? If all we have is that counterfeit gospel, another gospel that Paul is warning us about, by the way, that other gospel is the gospel of Babylon. The gospel of Babylon proclaims there's handicap exemption parking for people who can't overcome this, that, or the other. It's no wonder there's been such a slide into immorality in our world today, because even the churches give permission and exemptions for it. So yes, Paul warns against that. But thank God for the good news of the true gospel, which is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth. The problem is spiritual pride, because we keep insisting we want that handicapped space. Yeah, I wanted that handicap. That was wonderful to be able to have my dad's parking permit, but he took it away. And I was not happy when he took it back to Michigan. And sometimes we react that way to the true gospel because of our spiritual pride. So let's humble our proud hearts. Let's learn to hunger after the true righteousness, the change of raiment that our Father wants to put around us. He wants to, like we learned last week, did Joshua retain his filthy garments when a robe was put around him to cover it? No. The text says very clearly, it was Zechariah 3 verse 4, that the filthy garments were taken away and replaced, weren't they, by the change of raiment. And the parable here, the prodigal son, teaches the same great truth. So I guess we've come to the second bell here. The main point of our lesson is that this parable teaches the true gospel of God's searching love for you and for me. That's his agape. Whereas our human love is always searching after God. And we can illustrate it this way. Yes, the Bible teaches us to seek the Lord while he may be found. We've done this before. Stand up, Ernie, and turn around and face Lori. There. Okay. Now here's how God's searching love works. See? Ernie has his back turned. This is as it were turned away from God. He's going in the opposite direction. All right. Finally got his attention there, see? All right, that's natural man of himself is turned face again away from God. But God is trying to get his attention. And what did Ernie do? He responded to that attention, didn't he? All right, that's God's love. And that's how we're to seek him. All right.